This is obviously fake. I feel like I need to show it. If not, people might report my video or they take it down or something. It's literally rubber, but it's so cute. And look at the earrings I got in my P.O. box. Thank you so much. Look how cute they are. Do not take down my video. This is a fake knife. Oh. Today I'm going to be reading some creepy things that people have experienced. I was babysitting a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old one night. Before bed, we were playing with a toy piano and I taught the 5-year-old to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Later, I was reading them bedtime stories on the top bunk of their bunk beds. While I was reading, we heard the toy piano playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. The boys both looked at me and asked who was playing with the piano. I didn't know what to say. I stayed in the top bunk reading books until I heard their parents come home. To this day, I wonder who was playing on the piano. The house was either haunted or someone was in there with us. Both very scary options. I'd probably be more scared if someone was in the house with you. When my mom was in her 20s, she and a friend decided to go to a psychic just for fun. The psychic told her friend that she would have more money than she ever imagined, but it would cost her everything. A month later, she nearly died in a gas explosion at her apartments. She was burned on more than 70% of her body and received millions of dollars from the city because they knew about the leak and didn't bother to fix it. My family had moved to my grandma's friend's house while our current house was being built. It was an old house. My sister and I had a room with one bed, so we shared it that night. My parents' room was on the other side of the wall and our beds were both against the same wall. Anyway, the next morning my sister and I were awakened by knockings on the wall from the other side. We started knocking back, giggling, thinking it was our parents. When we got up to say good morning, my parents weren't there. I texted them to ask where they were and they were in the next town over at the grocery store. When they got back, my sister and I told them about the knockings. They told us that recently a member of my grandma's friend's family had died not too long before we moved in. They had her picture on the fridge and in the hallway leading to our bedroom. Well, at least it seemed like it was a friendly little knock, hopefully. I was driving with my friend in the car. It was after midnight and we were on our way home from meeting up with friends. We'd traveled this road hundreds of times. The streetlights barely lit up the road and there were no exit ramps or places to turn for miles. We saw a car coming in the opposite direction and didn't think anything of it. We kept on talking and the car was getting closer. Then it disappeared into thin air. Like I said, there were no exit ramps or any place they would have turned without us seeing. We were both shocked and confused. We never did figure out where the car disappeared to. Back to the Future. I saw a train stopped on a bridge as I was coming home from running errands with my dad. I said the train stopped because name of teacher my mom worked with at the local school jumped in front of it. She's dead. Dad told me not to be morbid. Within seconds of getting home, the phone rang. I said that's the name of the school principal. He's calling to tell mom Mrs. Name committed suicide. I was right on both accounts. What the fuck? Anyway, let me know if you guys like these stories. There's so many of them. I feel like I can be here for hours reading them, but let me know if you like them so I can read more for you. Anyway, gotta go take care of this, a little emergency. I love you. Bye-bye.